The most surprising thing about Dominaria United coming out was not the power of some of these cards, like Soul Druid and etc., etc., etc. And Soul Druid, I'm sure you guys have seen it. I'm sure you guys are sick of it. I know I already am. The thing that surprised me was that mono-colored decks actually seem better now than whenever we had a standard that didn't have nearly the amount of mechanics and tools for multicolored decks. It's astounding. And I think the reason why is because mono black became so strong, so fast, and no other color has really been able to keep up. Now, sure, we could go in and play mono black blah 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 deck, and it's going to be the same deck over and over and over again. Invoke Despair, Shakedown Heavy, Soul Druid, Meat Hook Massacre, Underdog, Murder Spells, and that's your deck, right? And that's a year-long process? No. Somebody has to come out with a way to counter it so that we can move on from this moment in the arena. Somebody has to do something. And others have worked on it, and I have my own version of that right here. We're going to be running 4 of the Haughty Djinns. New card. Instant sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. His power is equal to the number of instant and sorceries in your graveyard. The Aether Channeler. A nice little tempo play. Gets you a 2/1 blocker on the ground. Creates a bird. Returns a target non-land permanent to their owner's hand. Or you draw a card. You choose one of those 3, right? And the Academy Loremaster. And the deck really works well with the Loremaster. In fact, I would say that this card is important enough to put 3, maybe 4 of, and we'll get into that during the post-game video, what we're going to really do with the Academy Loremaster. But every time I've had him, he's been good. He's been good. The rest of this stuff is literally just counter spells. It just makes sure mono black cannot play cards. And their stuff is generally fairly expensive, so Syncopates are good. Spell Pierces get around those non-creature spells. You know, if they're going to meat hook for X amount and they only leave 1 mana up, Spell Pierce. A lot of times people just crank everything into Meat Hook Massacre in order to make sure your opponent cannot grow beyond the scope of that Meat Hook Massacre. Well, a Spell Pierce will take care of that immediately. Fading Hope. Play a Shakedown Heavy, return the Shakedown Heavy to their hand, they try to cast it again, and Syncopate. Right? Delver of Secrets. Nice little tempo play. This is one of the few creatures that can actually get in and do damage to the opponent outside of the Haughty Djinn. We're hoping to get this on turn 1 most of the time. And of course you have your considers to dig into your library as well as thirst for discoveries. And down the second row, make disappears and negates. And I haven't seen this style of play in Magic for a long time, where you have enough counter spells and counter magic to really deal with anything outside of individual spells like Test of Talents and this and that. Now we have an arsenal of different things and ways to make those things better, like the Academy Loremaster, being able to draw 2 cards on your turn, pass turn, so you don't get that tax, right? Or the Haughty Djinn, which gets bigger and bigger whenever you cast spells. Wizards of the Coast have been missing the mark just a bit when it comes to blue spells and blue creatures, but I think right now we actually have a really good set for these creatures. We're going to use this to counter mono black. We're going to hunt them. We're going to hunt them down like dogs. Or maybe an underdog, if you get my drift. Make sure that you've liked and make sure that you've subscribed and join me in the arena while we hunt for mono black. We hunt them down like the dogs that they are and put them in their place in the meta. And hopefully we can see something besides mono black in the future because of it. See you in the arena. Alright, we find our first victim. He looks like he plays Rakdos or something. 2 mana, 2 Fading Hopes to make disappear and Delver. We got the Delver, so we can do that. And we always got Consider to try to fix mana or whatever we need fixed. Definitely probably don't need creatures. Delver should do just fine. Great evasion. Looks white, blue. Decline to reveal that. We'll grab it into our hand and we could Delver again. How cool would that be? Double Delver. And we'll swing for one. Alright. Moving on. Mana. Mana pass. He looks like a mana pass turn too. We will reveal the Negate twice. Unfortunately, we'll play Otawara like that and swing for 6. Here's a great part. We have so many creatures that even a control player is going to have a little bit of trouble with it. Teferi, no thank you. Well, I can honestly say that we did not find mono black here. We found a straight up Esper player, it looks like. Okay, more mana. We're gonna have to draw a card here, huh? Draw. More mana. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Should have left up 1 mana for a Make Disappear if he plays another... Oh, okay. We'll grab that. No, we don't need mana. Put it on the bottom. Go away. We draw mana anyway. Alright. Tons of mana for sure. Opponent. Blue. Another Teferi. We have to sack the Delver. That really sucks. Counter the Teferi. Oh wow, we have no tools left. Negate, I think that's good here. Another Teferi, my god, trying to push that Teferi through. That's a no matter what kind of deal. A mana pass. Syncopate. Well, can't attack with Syncopate. We have creatures in here. We have draw power too. We just gotta get to it. Academy Loremaster. He lets it resolve. And let me guess, he's gonna try to draw 2 cards off of it. Oh, Binding. Fading Hope on the Loremaster. Yeah, I got to answer for everything. And Syncopate for 3. We want to get rid of the Scorn. Auto pay. Thirst. That's exactly what we needed. So he doesn't get to draw the card because he tried to do that on our turn. That's not good. Ward 2. We could not find anything except for the Haughty Djinn. We're going to play him. 9 damage. He doesn't have a whole lot of time. We're going to get the Loremaster down, though. It's incredible. When you're hunting for mono black, you don't find it. Looks like he does decide to draw 2 cards, and let's see what he gets. That's good. Djinn's gone. And I think we take 5 here. Want to race? Yep, take the action. Haughty Djinn. Next, swing. Only 1 card left. Being a typical blue player, he's going to definitely draw 2 cards. I don't know why he's waiting so long to do so. He doesn't. Hullbreaker Horror. Ugh. Absolutely disgusting opponent. Yep, this might take a while. Return him to the hand. We have to deal with a Wrath. And no blocks. Down to 10. My turn. Definitely taking the action here. And we have to put the Djinn back out. No attacks. He does draw the second card this time. Alright, return the horror to his hand. He doesn't have enough to recast it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, we're looking good now. We're gonna have to block this. And that's okay. Now, what happens whenever we swing? Nothing. A big old nothing. There we go. That's how you win in Magic. What a meta shift. Haven't seen a deck like this in a long time. 3 lands, Thirst for Discovery, Spell Pierce, Delver of Secrets, and a Consider. I consider this a decent hand, though a bit thirsty. Do you like my piercing humor? I'm done. We're getting white. Maybe the whole reason this is anti-black is because you never face black with a deck that's fighting or trying to face off against black. That's very possible. So looking at that Delver, which means he probably has something. We'll show him the Syncopate, and yeah. Spell Pierce is here, Consider is here. So we can protect the Insectal Aberration fairly well. That's a 3rd white mana. Looks like we're facing mono white. Spell Pierce. Get out of here with that. Alright, going to my turn, we will consider. Mana? No. Sorry. We've already got plenty. Swing. Gets him down to 14. Green. So he has a second color. We can't really... We could consider here. Look for an answer. We did not find it. We found mana. Alright, well, he's dead. Communing with spirits. I guess if worse comes to worse, we could Otawara that, but I think we just go ahead and Djinn here. Can't really protect it though. That's the thing. We can't protect it, so we pass. See what the opponent has in store for the 5th turn. Looks like a forest comes down. A Jukai Naturalist. Is that worth countering? We can't really counter it, so we'll let it pass. Hallowed Haunting. Now we can and will counter that. Get out of here. Not happening. Not today. Now, Djinn. Still can't protect it. But he needs to protect me. Take one for the team. Sarah. That was a bit of a sweaty move right there. A permanent spell. So he's going to be able to do this once during each of your turns. So technically, he could do that at any time. Let's Thirst. Definitely discarding mana. We have tons of it. No counter spells, though. He passes. Okay. Let's swing. See what he decides to do about that. Nothing. Before turn ends, we're going to make him pick that back up. I don't like that on the field at all. Next, we're going to play the Aether Channeler. And we're going to return that to your hand. That's probably the wrong move. There's the make disappear. Now, the way casualty works, we're going to make it disappear. We're going to choose the Aether Channeler, and he should have to pay 4. That actually worked out okay. He's still going to get my Djinn, it looks like. The opponent has not done anything since we have cast the Make Disappear. He might have just, screwed off and started doing something else. He's probably just on YouTube, just looking at videos and stuff, which, that's understandable. YouTube is great. I get it. But do it on your own time, man. This is my time. This is our time in the arena. Don't take it from us. There it goes. Reveal it. Of course it's mana. Next, swing. There it is. Boom. Right to 0. Beautiful. 2-0. See, you shift the meta towards mono black and then you go hunting. You go hunting. I recognize this name. I think I faced him once before. Interesting development. The Fancy Nancy. What a name. What a name. We play blue past turn. He plays Haunted Ridge, actually. So he might not have the mana he needs to really get going here. Should we play this Academy Loremaster? Maybe. Couldn't hurt. He might try to draw into land, but that means he won't have plays for a little bit. which I'm totally fine with. It's actually a pretty hard tax. He draws a second card. You certainly didn't keep a 1-mana hand, did you? Black comes off. And a long pause from the opponent, as it seeps in that maybe this isn't the deck that he wanted to face. And I consider this part of hunting for black, right? Rakdos? Yeah. It's the same thing. Okay, got yourself a nice little fancy lightning strike. Couldn't negate it on my turn. We get black. Goro. Want to use these make disappears whenever we're still pretty close in mana. So we will play it. Ertai, Scorn, Syncopates, Negates, and Haughty Djinn is only a 1/4 right now. I mean, we could cast it in order to, you know, have more, what would you say, cheaper spells. Well, why don't we do this? 2. Yeah, if you could pay 2 mana, you could play it. Oh, that's a shame. You couldn't? I mean, we have 3 Haughty Djinns. We have to play one of them, right? That's just the way it goes. Lightning Strike. Well, I mean, I'm fine with the first Lightning Strike. He okay? I don't... What? Opponent? You okay, man? That was kind of strange. It's like having a counterspell without having to play a counterspell. We'll move on. He's got to have a reason, right? He's playing in Platinum. He knows how to play. Uh-huh. Nope. Not gonna happen, aggro. Swing. That's good enough. We want to leave Syncopate and Negate up, depending on what the opponent is playing. That's absolutely beautiful and perfect. That ain't happening. Not today. We gotta move a little bit faster, though. Conscript. Yeah, go ahead. I'm good with that. We don't want to counter every single thing that comes across the board. Syncopate. Well, I could let the opponent have some fun, but it's more fun not to let them have fun. Especially Rakdos players. Ew. Yeah, I play a lot of Rakdos, but, you know, ew when you're against them. Ew. Been seeing too much of it lately. Nixilis. Knew I should have left this stuff up. 2. Autopay. Oh, he still gets this other one. I wonder if we could counter this one. Yeah, you can. Awesome. I'll have to keep that in mind for sure. Get a Haughty Djinn down and swing down to 5. You know what? He's not going to have the mana for Meat Hook here. He might have some 1-for-1 removal, but that's not going to be enough. How does he respond? Interesting, interesting. Might as well play it all out. See what happens. Nicholas is not good enough.
Families call me their adversary.
That is just an act of desperation.
Go
We're gonna
sow
ignore
some
it.
chaos.
Delver. Doesn't matter. Swing for the face. Ta-da! That's how you beat Rakdos. It's funny. Black isn't that good if they can't play cards. Okay. Considers, hopes, make disappear. The Ertai's Scorn, the thirst for discovery. We are thirsty, but we're fading away and may just happen to disappear. Yeah, everything's got a story, right? Every hand is a story. You just have to know how to read it. Alright, we'll consider our Fading Hope on his turn depending on what he has. Tapped land. So, we're going to consider then. Negate? What are we playing? Black, red. Ooh, that's pretty juicy. That is pretty juicy. We'll take the negate. We have a make disappear and a negate. That's going to get around either creature or non-creature spell. There's a creature spell. Not the best thing to counter. But I don't like that card, at least facing it. Academy Loremaster. Cut down. Fading Hope. Mana, I think we're going to need that mana. Fourth mana. Tenacious Underdog, paying life, swinging. I think we mana pass. Or do we? He costs 2, so we'll get the Academy Loremaster down one more time. We could Fading Hope or, yeah, Negate. We're probably taking damage from the underdog this turn. Oh my word. Oh my word. No. Stop it. Stop it. This is why I don't like black right now. They don't want you to play cards. Alright, mana. Swing, pass. Oh boy. Hang on, let's see it. Tap up the one target creature. That's fine. Yep. As long as you don't have creatures on the field, I'm good with it. He doesn't take the tax. He knows better. Well, alright. I will return it to my hand. I had a feeling that I was going to really need that 5th mana for this match. I think 6 is too much. We have the 6th one really kind of right here. Okay, going to my turn. We're going to Thirst for Discovery. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Keep it rolling. Now you've tried so many times to remove this card. Do you continue to try? Oh, taking the second card this time, are you? Okay. Is this mana pass? No, you're still trying. Okay. Yep, no returning creatures. No. It's funny, we're getting most of the things that we need, but Mono Black can still compete. I mean, this is Rakdos, I understand, but it is the concept of Mono Black. Destroy everything and swing. Duress. Is it worth 2 more? Yes, it is. Alright, how about we do this? I'm glad we drew that stuff, though. Now, because that would have been very frustrating. Underdog comes back out. He's going to pay a couple life, draw a card. It's not bad. That's certainly not bad. We will decline to take the action. Yes, I know. I know. Another Loremaster. We could put out an Ether channel or two. I think that's good. Draw a card. Drawing cards is always powerful. Swing. Now we have a board presence. Do you want to draw 2 cards? You want to draw none? Heathen. Olivia. That's good. When she attacks, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Channeler will get the underdog out of here. Have to find a way of dealing with her, though. Yes, take action. And take the action. And we are going to swing. Takes him down to 11. End turn. Okay. Do you want that heavy tax? Doesn't look like it. We'll consider. See, this might kind of be your turn, but it's also kind of my turn. I'll draw the Syncopate. I'm not sure. Swings. Thirst. Discarding this. We're down to 5. Are we still going to lose the mono black? I'm going to have to. And decline. 5 for an 11-4 seems pretty strong. We're going to swing with 1. Did we sneak it out? We might have. Go ahead. Swing with Olivia again. Go ahead. See if I care. Ah. What a pause. So if I make him pay 2, yeah, he's still going to kind of get around this, isn't he? That's fine. That's fine. We'll get the next spell.
This is
He's gonna
my
minus.
home,
He's
and I
boring.
don't appreciate it when people
Yeah.
touch my things.
How about the tapped
One of your
Academy
friends has to
Loremaster? Having trouble finding your way around this? I'm sorry. Invoke Despair. Apparently not. But now that that has happened, Spell Pierce. Not gonna happen, sir. Not going to happen. And that Djinn just gets bigger. Oh, I love to watch Rakdos think. Come on, you're playing the current meta. You should have this. Don't know what you're doing there. We'll block here. Definitely not letting that through. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. We'll go down to 1. Wow. Down to 1. Decline. Mana. Oh my god. Oh. Holy crap. What a way to end things though, huh? Let's go ahead and get to that post game, right? Let's go. I don't think we're going to get much better of a match than that. We're back. I haven't played with a deck like this in a very long time, where you're just counter, 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 counter. Usually, standard is more interactive on the field. You know, destroy target creature, do X damage to target creature, this and that. But with standard being the way it is with Rakdos and Mono Black, we almost have to do something. Their stuff is a little bit more expensive than most colors, but the value they have in red and black are just incredible, especially the black and red cards, like the gold cards, the ones that have both red and black in their mana costs are just outrageous. Nixilis, you've got the Blood Tithe Harvester, Oni Coat Anvil, I can go on. But what happens if you play a bunch of cheap blue things that are basically free throwaway commons and uncommons and are able to beat the current meta with it? That's what this deck aims to do. Yeah, sure, we have 10 rares, but honestly, the Aether Channeler, maybe not the best fit for this deck. If you really wanted to, and it would increase the price of this, but you can throw in the Spectral Adversaries, and it wouldn't be a 10 rare deck anymore. I had to get a 10 rare deck, right? Top 10. 10 commandments. Name your list. It probably has 10. So we ran with 10 rares in this deck. Spectral Adversary could be a good replacement for the Aether Channeler. Yeah, and the rest of the stuff I think did really well overall. It was able to beat Rakdos twice. No matter how hard they tried, we were down to 1 in the last match. 1 life total. And we ended up pulling it out. So there's a lot of potential with builds of mono blue with just counter magic. Don't let the opponent play cards. If black is so good right now, the best way to beat them is to not let them play. And that's what this deck does. So, what do you guys think? Think this is good? You gonna run it? I'm gonna get the deck ready right now. This is the one that I'm putting into EtherHub. It is also the one that will be in the description down below. Make sure you check it out. It seems to work really good in order to counter all the crazy shenanigans that are happening right now. Don't like Rafine on the table? Don't let the opponent cast it. You don't like Shakedown Heavy? Don't let your opponent cast it. You don't like anything to do with Rakdos at all? counter it all, right? And then hit them hard with all your counters together with the Haughty Djinn. Thank you for joining me. Make sure, once again, to like and subscribe, right? It really does help out a lot. It gives me the fuel to keep going and to keep making decks and making content for all of you to view at your pleasure or your laughter, whichever that would be. But I will see you guys next time in the arena. Until next time, bye.